Well, if it isn't the SmartAsses, it's Mr. Know-It-All back with another one. Today, me and Kelly Q are going to do a little bit of a deep dive on this 50-50 relationship situation. And let me ask y'all a question. Literally, do you have anybody in your life that you just feel like is just not for you, even though they're always around? We're definitely going to touch on that today. So as always, get ready. Episode 151. Like a drink. It's on its way.
I'm like the sound that the wind makes when the doors open. The answer is anybody focused on poetry in motion. Motion, like poetry in motion. Motion. I'm like LeBron from the baseline when the score's smoking. The savior. Is anybody hoping the poetry in motion? Motion, like poetry in motion. Motion.
We was just talking about not cursing so much, so we can make sure.
Remember that shit. I wish that could be that could be the intro on Spotify. No, what did I say?
You just.
I didn't say. I said.
You said that.
Oh, I did. My bad. We could dump that. Sorry, my bad. But remember that song,
right?
We could use that for the intro on Spotify because we can't use it.
So essentially,
but Heavy D, Don't Curse. You remember Heavy D had a song called Don't Curse?
Oh yeah.
There was a few of them on it, but I just remember Heavy D being the lead on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Heavy D. I miss you, Heavy D.
Yeah, I'm so immature.
Heavy D could have gotten it.
Yo, I'm so mature. You just can't say Heavy D to me, and it's just.
Bum diddly diddly D.
I'm mad. I'm mad as hell they let him get away with that back then too. But I guess nobody was really on that type time or whatnot. You could say Heavy D back in the day and nobody say nothing or whatnot.
Well, his name was Dwight.
Girls, they love me.
Then we did. Oh, we did.
You,
that hurt my heart.
You know what?
I had the biggest crush on
you know what? I didn't even think about it. Yeah, Heavy D is kind of your type. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, he had the laziest of lazy eyes. You know that, right?
It's okay. He had glasses.
Are you kidding me?
He had glasses.
He definitely had the glasses. But what was the last movie that he was in? Tower Heist, and he took them off. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yup.
He's okay. He looked good then too with it. Without the glasses.
No, you didn't.
Where's it at?
Why are you lying to the world?
He could have stopped me on the street and say, "Hey, let's go eat," and I'm going to go. Love some Heavy D. Sleepy eye and all.
I couldn't stand
I'm just saying, I love Kwame too. With the eye. It's okay.
Polka dots and all.
My mom said if I wore another damn polka dot.
Yeah, what's up with the polka dots today? How you feeling about that?
I forgot it.
I know.
No, I wore so many damn polka dots in high school after Kwame came out.
Oh, is that what it was? Damn, you old as hell. You was in high school.
No, I was in.
Was you in high school? Kwame was out?
I was like 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, all right. I was like, you was in middle school. Right. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Well, welcome here. We are here. Episode 151 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
151.
We are back. This is a solo dolo. This is Kelly Q and myself. And we're going to start off the show with a little medley. Want to hear it? Here you go.
Ooh. Wrote a song about it like the here you go.
All right. Welcome back, man.
Welcome back.
To episode 151 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. The newly YouTube monetized Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Give me a air horn for that, man. Show your support, man. I am Mr. Know-It-All.
Are you what you know?
Yes, I am me. Your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. Even if you didn't know, he podcasted. And podcasting's lovable smartass. As always, to my left is the diva.
To my left.
Watched all of Bel Air.
All of it. I finished season 2.
You finished season 2 too?
Yeah. I finished season 2 day before yesterday.
And that's Kelly Q, the Qster. All caught up.
Like the Qster.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
found on Hulu was crazy.
What?
There was a TV show, 2 seasons, TV show
Right.
called The Exorcist.
What?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I'm just about finished. So basically, now that I'm near like the last 2 episodes of the first season, the woman, the main character in this TV show, turns out to be the young woman that was
Linda Blair character?
Linda Blair's character. So she was going by another name because she was trying to leave herself away from that life or whatever.
Right.
But she kind of like the very first episode, you could see that she feels there's something wrong with in her house, and there's something's wrong with her daughter, one of her daughters.
Ooh.
But see, she never tells anybody that she's Reagan.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's crazy.
But let's just say that it's 10 episodes. I watched 2 yesterday.
And it's on what?
Hulu.
Hulu? All right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I need to check out
It
Hulu
came
anyway,
out.
because I gotta watch White Men Can't Jump,
Like
too.
2016.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch White Men Can't Jump.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah, that.
Some quiet in it. Oh.
Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod, the Facebook fan page, the Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikToks, where you basically be getting like
TikTok, you don't
daily
stop.
updates that and the IG reels. Cut anything out, man. Repost it. You know what I mean? Do the side by side tag thing. Anything you want to. I'm over there dropping jewels, and I'm
Oh, Lord.
saying what I gotta say. And please send us all of your
Freakery.
deakery, and schmeekery over to the Gmail account at mrknowitallpod@gmail.com. That's mrknowitallpod@gmail.com. We're trying to keep the swearing down to a minimum early because YouTube is having issues with the way that we come on sometimes. So I want to just kind of let it be laxed. Also, sooner or later, we're going to set up situations. It's going to be super chats during the premieres. Where
It's going to be what?
super chats during the premieres.
What are super chats?
Super chats is where you can donate money during the premieres and have an open dialogue while the premiere is going on. We'll go live sooner or later, but
Okay, yeah.
the premiere is going to be like a live chat. So don't forget, you should see it below. It's going to sit.
That was
All
you.
right, Freddie.
That was you.
It ain't that big a deal, Freddie. You ain't got to faint out on us or whatnot.
That was your fault.
But sooner you're going to be able to hit the little button underneath there, see the little thing. It's like a weird little thing with a dollar sign or something like that.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, donate to us, man. Holla at us. So we trying to keep things floating and whatnot. All of this is from the muscle, and we are happy to be able to keep bringing you quality content straight from the muscle. We ain't tied to nobody yet. We ain't sell out yet. We waiting to sell out, but we ain't sold out yet. You know what I'm saying? For real. Right, Freddie? Freddie sold out a while ago, though. That's crazy. Why you faint like that? That's kind of nuts.
Because I'm here.
Yeah,
They
so.
was waiting to see me.
Yeah, no, but everything is everything. So this. Yeah, Fred. There you go, Fred.
Don't shake the table.
I ain't going to shake the table. This portion right here
She shook the table.
should be sponsored by Heinz or Hunts, because we call this the ketchup.
Heinz and Heinz only.
You know, I ain't really have Heinz like just regular in a long time, and it's not because I don't love Heinz. It's because I'm cheap. I'll be feeling like
Okay, so you don't get like
I'll
the
be feeling
ShopRite version?
Is the
the
ShopRite version considered Heinz?
Heinz,
Oh,
yes.
okay, all right, then cool. Yeah, I rock out with that.
Yeah.
What is that? The American signature?
No, it just say ShopRite or the new Bowl and Barrel, whatever
There you go.
name,
Bowl and basket.
Bowl and Basket. But
You sure that's Heinz?
yes,
You sure it ain't Hunt's?
trust.
Who told you?
I can taste the difference. There's a reason why I don't eat Hunt's. Hunt's is nasty. Heck.
I think you can say hell.
I didn't even want to take a chance.
Oh, all right. I can understand.
didn't even want to take a
yeah, I can understand that. I can understand.
No,
that.
no, I have
I'm gonna have like a rolling
Never.
timer though. I think we got like 5 minutes in before we can actually go in.
never been able to eat Hunt's. I've never been able to do it.
What about Mike Hunt's? All right. So how was your week?
Have we cleared the time?
How was your Mother's Day?
My Mother's Day was horrible.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah.
Well, half horrible, half good. I did
yeah.
take my mother out to an event at City Winery, live music.
Yeah.
She got up out her seat and danced.
Oh, that's nice.
My job was done.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, her sister passed away on Mother's Day.
Oh, man, really?
Right. So.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Rest well to my Aunt Juanita. That was my
Rest
chickadee
in
boom
peace.
boom.
Oh, man.
The sweetest aunt of all.
Did she have kids?
Yes, she did.
Oh, okay,
She had
okay.
4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls, and not only did she have kids, but she had grandkids and great-grandkids.
Ooh.
And great-greats.
She got great grades?
She got great-greats.
Oh, y'all.
One of the great-greats was there.
How old is the great-greats?
The great-great that I saw was 1.
My kids met their great-great-grandmother, too. My great-grandmother.
Double great. Okay.
Yeah, my great-grandmother was, my family young as hell.
Right.
My great-grandmother passed away at 93.
Okay.
92, 93. Not in 90, but at 90. I think it was about 10 years ago. So, she passed away when Lyric was 1.5.
Okay.
And Donovan was like 9. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm sorry. Donovan was like 6 or 7.
Okay.
7. So, yeah. Pictures with him and everything. She was at Lyric's first birthday party. I was like, oh, snap. Like this is...
It's
So when you
crazy.
start talking about generational, it's wild. So she was able to see her great grandkids, which is crazy. I think my grandmother was born in 1929, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's born in 1929.
Grandmother and grandfather were born 12 and 13.
Yeah. See, because my grandfather is, I think it's like 76. My mom is only 57.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm just...
Yeah, I know. Well, listen, that's what happens.
Let's just say your grandfather
Right.
and my mother,
Right.
the first number of their ages,
Around the same.
they are the same.
Oh, okay. You want to introduce them? You don't want no part.
Child.
You don't want no part. She don't want no parts of that man.
No, she don't want no parts of nobody right now.
I'm about to say, because I'm all about the hookup.
MFs get on her nerves.
I'm all about the hookup. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah. You hear me.
My Mother's Day was extremely, extremely quiet. My mother could not hang out with me.
Okay.
She declined on brunch or dinner or anything like that. I got sloshed the night before, too. I was up till 4 a.m. at Crush. Closed it down by myself. Shannon took her aunt to Baltimore to go see Anita Baker.
Yeah, I meant to ask her
Yeah. So
about that concert.
she said it was good. Said Auntie was wild and took her shoes and socks off. Started vibing, and then moving like she was in the living room. I was like, ew, at the concert? And then listen, let you rock out. Do your thing.
Got what you got.
And I'm so glad we're past that monetization part. You
Well,
said
that was...
you can't say cock. Well, now you said
Hi.
I don't
That's
think
not a curse word.
that is so a curse word. I remember on Black Planet they used to bleep it if you said Albert Hitchcock. You see, you couldn't say it. It'd be like you know, I used to like write it when you was coding. It would say Albert Hitch bleep. And it would say the word bleep. Like so yeah, so they did that, and so they were away. And so Shannon was away, and my mom couldn't come because she had to be in the Mother's Day parade.
Okay.
And her husband.
Did you go see her in the Mother's Day parade?
No, I did not. No, because she lives in Chester. I wasn't going.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I wasn't driving to Chester for a Mother's Day parade. I wanted to. I was like, listen, we can do something after. She's like, no, I'm probably gonna be tired. We'll reschedule something for next week. I said, fine, that's cool, because she was helping her husband in his campaign.
Right.
I want to say congratulations to my mom's
Did he
husband,
win?
Stefan Roots. Yes, he did.
Oh, congratulations.
So he
sir.
is the Democratic nominee for the mayor of Chester, Pennsylvania. And since Chester is 130% Democrat, in November he will be crowned mayor of Chester, Pennsylvania, which is nuts. You know what I'm saying? Which you'd have never thought.
My
That-
mother's husband is the mayor.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Let me start talking about these grants. You know what I mean? It's all types of state funded. Holla at your boy. Holla if you hear me. But I talk to him. I do want to do something like some sort of expose where I sit down and speak with him and whatnot. I think it'll broaden the horizons of of exactly the type of material and stuff we can bring, to the people or whatnot. Speaking with the mayor of Chester.
About everything over here.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he'll do some good out there, and especially my mom. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? With her being out there, she run around and knock on every door or whatnot and tell them, if you don't do right, you know who's watching. The Lord is watching.
Oh my goodness!
I'm trying to tell you, I know she put the footwork in. I couldn't believe that he won though. That's really, really what's up, man. So congratulations to him, man. Shout out to him. All right, so now that we all caught up and whatnot. Oh well, did you have anything else? I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I need to find my anything you want to talk to us about? Let me find my
Take care of yourselves, people. I know we always talking about making time for yourself. Please make time for yourself. Your children cannot function if you are not here. I mean, I know that everything works because I work. Everything works because you work. But if you don't take care of yourself,
right,
you're not going to work. And if you don't work, nothing works.
Say it again. If you don't work, nothing works.
So, in order for everything to work well,
I
have to take care of myself well.
You ain't never lied.
And if you have to take a moment to say F them kids and take a hot bath or a hot shower or a walk on a cool evening, do that.
I hear that.
Do that.
I hear that.
Chim chim chiree.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that. I'm going to give you a hand clap of praise on that one. Absolutely. All right, so let's break right into the current events. Sorry. Didn't know it was that loud, but it was loud. Want to say rest in peace to Jim Brown.
Huh?
Yeah, Jim Brown died today at 87.
Today?
Today.
Oh, my goodness.
No, not today. I'm sorry, last night. We are recording this on Friday the 19th, so on the night of the 18th of May the 18th, 2023, Jim Brown transitioned at 87 years old.
Oh,
do you know any other football player that lived that long?
No.
That's crazy, right? Yeah, man. Shout out to Jim Brown, man.
James Nathaniel Brown. Nathaniel was an American football player, sports analyst, social activist, and actor.
The last of the Mohicans, too, from that
era.
What's the name of the movie that they came out with? It was him, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, and Sam Cooke. What's the name of that movie?
Oh my God, can't think of it.
Yeah.
A Night in Miami.
A Night in Miami. Yup.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Yup.
Go ahead,
Look at
Kelly.
you. Look at you. Last of the Mohicans from that one. They all up there cutting up now in heaven. So, congratulations on their transition. Nice long life. And Jim Brown was
7 years.
You know the thing about Jim Brown?
1936.
I know. Jim Brown had to be one of the most stoic people, like just by appearance alone, that I'd ever seen in my life. So I'm thinking to myself, like people, that's just the thing about it. It's like, man, Jim Brown seems so mean. He just he doesn't take no bullshit.
Right.
Like, don't feed me the fuckery. Like I think that's what it was.
Even with that movie, you see that he just was not that person.
Nah. He'll
He
fuck
was
you up.
just not that person. That's not who you. No.
He'll fuck you up. Like honestly, it was just one of them things, man. And he'll cuss you out. He'll tell like he was like very, very much involved. Matter of fact, oh wow, Jim Brown.
Three times NFL Most Valuable Player, Rookie of the Year, 8-time First Team All Pro.
Yeah, he was a hell of a running back, man.
9-time Pro Bowl. I
think that if I'm not mistaken, I think that he announced the Cleveland Browns first round draft pick this year too.
Oh,
I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that or whatnot, but I know that, Jim Brown was that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? More power to him. Congratulations on your transition. That's going to be my new thing, man. People that pass on, especially when it's a life well lived, I'm going to congratulate them
on
their transition because you know what I mean. You know, it's a celebration of life, and you know what I mean. It may be sad for everybody that's left behind, but for those that meet the king, hey, guess what? You've graduated. You've done it. You know what I mean? And you left a legacy, life well lived, and you will never, ever be forgotten.
My aunt, she's 78 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she got to a point where, you know, she could walk, but she needed her wheelchair to, like, really get around.
Right.
That wheelchair didn't stop anything. She went to the shows. Her granddaughter lived up near Lancaster somewhere area. Mm-hmm. They hop on the train, go up there.
I hear that.
Her and my uncle
Yeah.
be all over the place.
Listen, got to keep moving.
Why?
Got to keep moving.
Because why? Why I'm going to sit in the house? Because I got a wheelchair?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all the more reason for me to go.
You gonna get
because I got some wheels.
You going to get these wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all going to get these wheels.
I'm trying to tell you, Broad Street got them wheels, okay?
Yep. For real. I can't, man, listen. Let me, I'm already curmudgeon-y. If I get old and mobile and mean, man, I'm going to be, watch
your feet you roll it over.
Watch your feet, nigga. Watch your goddamn feet.
You rolled over my sneaker. Your foot shouldn't have been there, nigga.
Fuck them sneakers, nigga. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch, nigga. What you talking about? And it seems like all the prayers and stuff been working for Jamie Foxx because he completely said fuck what y'all thinking and went out and played pickleball. Did you hear about that? Yo, I want to give Jamie Foxx a shout out for not giving a fuck what anybody thought about.
I'm glad his daughter came out and was just like, yo,
fall off.
It's deep,
but it ain't that deep. Yeah,
it ain't death.
Pray for Jamie. She said pray for. It was like pray for Jamie Foxx.
You know what? And I think
it's looking grave. Like what?
What I want to think is
right
that no one had any real information.
Right.
So they kept saying that, trying to force somebody to come out with some kind of information. That's the way I felt.
It wasn't nothing but niggas.
Oh, well, we know that.
Niggas will kill you quicker than anything in the world, won't they? Yo, I know you got them family members that somebody like auntie fell down the steps and twisted her ankle or whatnot, and she in the hospital or whatnot, and she had to get surgery. You better go up there and see it because it ain't looking good. Don't you hate that shit? You be like, you're that one family member, like, goddamn, you got to go up there and see. Like, you know how many times I've gone to a hospital and I walk in there and they sitting up like, hey, what you doing? Nigga, I thought you was on your way out. I thought it was over. Don't listen. You ain't listening to that dumbass. You know damn well ain't nothing wrong with me. Like, people be like that, man.
Who told you that? You know better, don't you?
You already know. And the person that told you, like it's always the family member or whatnot that to the umpteenth degree. You know what I'm saying? That's the same one and whatnot. They call racism on some shit. They ain't bring my soup and whatnot. Or they send the shit back at the restaurant. That's the one family member that all they want is drama and problems, and they want to be the first one to kill you off.
My girlfriend,
it ain't looking good.
My best friend's mom, rest her soul. My sister got sick.
Right.
And she told me, you need to go up to the hospital and check on your sister. Mm-hmm. This, that, and the third. Had me scared. But when I say this is the bestie.
Yeah.
14 years old.
Right.
That's Aunt Nikki. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, I called Nikki and was just like, this is what your mama told me. She said, the hell? I was like, now, you know, wherever you at, I'm going to come running.
Right.
She's like, I know. She's like, but you don't need to.
You ain't got to come running.
I was like, and that's why I'm calling, because.
Like, girl, I'm constipated. You ain't know, like, what the fuck? Why she acting like that?
She's like, this is what's going on. She's like,
right.
It's not cancerous.
Mm-hmm.
This, that, and the third, whatever. I'm okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. So.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't have the real deal or whatnot. So shout out to Jamie Foxx for keeping that shit on the low. His daughter came out, was like, oh yeah, by the way, we got a new show dropping.
Okay. Let me tell you what it's really
gangster.
Hitting for. Let me tell you what it's really hitting for.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you exactly what the hell is really happening. I don't know what the fuck they talking about, but I'm gonna tell you, we got a new show coming, so make sure that you're involved. You know what I'm saying?
Because what's the name is going to host Jamie Foxx show Shazam.
Who, Nick Cannon?
Nick Cannon's going to host Shazam for a little while.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it is what it is.
Till he back on his feet and whatnot. Just like, you know what I'm saying? You know what the funny thing about it is that it's like when these things happen, like when Hawkeye, when Jeremy Renner, when
Is it true what I heard?
What?
That he's been recasted?
Who told you that?
I could have swore I saw it online today, but I didn't get a chance to read the article.
Please don't go to them goofy ass Google pages. Now Jonathan Majors, on the other hand, is getting recasted.
Do you think they're really going to recast him now? Like, you just built so much around him.
They trying to people want, like, the outcry is to get the dude that played the what is his name? The High Imperial, whatever his name was in Guardians 3. The High Evolutionary. They wanted to get him to play Kang. But you can't do that because
he's a High Evolutionary.
Right, he's a High Evolutionary, and that was a hell of a character in the movie. Did you see it yet?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. I can't even explain the conspiracy theory behind it. Movie was incredible. Shout out to James Gunn.
I'll tell you what I did see.
What's that?
I'll tell you what I did see.
Don't tell me something you ain't see that you seen that I didn't see. Oh, you saw Fast X. We know.
I saw Fast X. And it's a movie, so you know there are unbelievable things that happen in the Fast and Furious movie. But first things first. Jason Momoa, excellent villain.
Right.
Excellent. Batshit crazy. Excellent villain.
Oh yeah.
But the movie was really good to the point that me and my girlfriend who went to see it because I got free passes, we would actually go back and pay to watch it.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to that, man. Like, for real. Shout out to that. Because I honestly some
amazing and wonderful things and crazy things and
I seen a nigga
unbelievable things.
I seen a nigga drive off a dam in the which. So don't tell me nothing. I want to see it. I'm going to try to see it as soon as I could possibly see it.
Right.
But I had to see The Guardian.
They come out this weekend, right?
Yes, it's out today.
Yeah.
You not seeing The Guardians as a travesty.
Yes.
I told you this is the 5th best Marvel movie ever.
Okay.
And
I
the
was
best one
supposed to
since
go
Endgame.
see it, but life got in the way.
Okay. Yeah, but
this is the first weekend I haven't worked in 3 weeks.
You really need to see this.
So maybe I'll go see it tomorrow.
James Gunn is amazing, and I'm gonna say this: nothing about the movie. James Gunn being in charge of DC is now a problem. That's all I'm gonna say. It is a problem. It is going to be a problem for Marvel. The only reason why it's going to be a problem for Marvel.
Who directed the last Justice League movie?
Zack Snyder.
Okay.
So Zack Snyder.
Okay.
But wait a minute.
I was getting them mixed up.
Actually, it was Josh Whedon.
Right, but the uncut version,
right, was Zack Snyder. That was Zack Snyder's brainchild. The one that you saw on HBO Max, the Snyder cut. Those are the real movies. You know what I'm saying? And then they Warner Brothers gave him some bullshit because he was dealing with some personal issues. But anyway, you got to see this flick.
Was his daughter sick or something?
Yeah, his daughter was sick. You know what I mean? You know, they ain't stopping their timeline. We got to beat Marvel. We don't care about your daughter. You know how that bullshit goes.
First of all, you can try to beat Marvel all you want.
And wait, listen.
Your movie is not going to beat Marvel.
Listen.
You can beat it to the theaters.
Yeah.
But you're not going to beat it.
They won't never, ever be able to catch up in that realm. But the one thing I'm going to say is that now we're going to start battling movie for movie. And what I'm going to tell you is that with James Gunn being in charge, we will now have things we can talk about.
We will have quality DC movies.
Because it's like Aaron Rodgers. It's like Aaron Rodgers moving to the Jets. He makes them a better team. So therefore, James Gunn is the Aaron Rodgers, and he's moving over there. He took an obscure who know who the Guardians of the Galaxy was, and for him to make them 3 of the best films in this entire franchise, and to make us care about Star-Lord. Who the fuck is Star-Lord? You know what I'm saying? So just shout out to that, man. Great flick. I don't know how we got on there. John Moran is still a fucking idiot.
Who? Oh yeah, still.
Brandishing guns. I've spoken about this enough. I made a reel and they.
Oh, he did Suicide Squad too. He did.
Not the Suicide Squad, but Suicide. No.
No, he did the Suicide Squad.
The good one with John Cena and Idris Elba. Yes, that one. The other one was ass.
John Cena.
Yeah, James Gunn.
Uncle Jacob.
James Gunn is a monster.
I'm gonna need you to go see Fast X this week.
All right.
I really need to. You look.
No.
We make this deal. You go see Fast X this weekend.
Okay.
And I'll go see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
This weekend.
Right.
So that when we join back together next week,
right,
we could both say the things we want to say, but we can't say because we respect the other one not to ruin the movie for him.
Understood. I got you.
Some things happen. Some questions going to be asked.
Okay. All right. See, relax. I got you. I know you're excited.
Look.
Like, I got you. But yeah, as far as Ja Morant go, man.
Several seats, sir.
No. I'm just gonna say is, man, it's up to you. It's going to be up to this young man to not ruin his life and his career. And at 24 years old,
oh Lord,
we're leaving it up to you not to be the dumbest person that we have ever seen. You have too much going for you, and niggas that's hood don't want to be hood as much as you want to be hood. I mean, real rap. They just don't, man. I don't know nobody that's gang banging. That if you ask them if they wanted to be a NBA player making $200 million, that they would accept that over. Oh, they would accept gang banging over that. You're a moron. You know what I'm saying? And you know you stupid. But nobody has ever. You ain't never been punched in your face, really. You ain't never really been in the thick of no shit, and you've never really had to face consequences for your actions. I think it's a mental health thing too. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna be satisfied until you don't have that to fall back on. Mm-hmm. So it's cool. We gonna keep letting you go ahead and live your life, bro. I'm just telling you now. If you fuck this up, it ain't no coming back from that. If you fuck this up, there will be no coming back. So I just want you to think about
jack his mother up for naming him this,
but not what his whole name. What's his whole name? Jatavius.
No. The Ja is actually from his middle name. His middle name is Jamel.
What's his first name?
Demetrius.
All right, so we. All right, can I?
Demetrius.
All right, let me just talk. Let me just talk to him as
straight.
Demetrius. Stop being stupid. All that super duper tough shit, dancing on cars. You loving life because you've earned the right to love life. The only problem is that there's responsibilities that come along with it. You think that this is going to last forever. It's not. It's up to you to build on top of what you've built. You 24 years old. You can get another 3 contracts looking like what you get now. You so fucking stupid, man. Stop. Just stop, man.
It ain't necessary.
Them niggas that's rocking with you, dog, they don't got nothing going for them.
They trying to bring you down.
Like, no, I think it's him trying to bring them down. They already down. Them niggas is way down. They gutter niggas. They don't care. They let you stand out there. First and foremost, gun safety protocols. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I've been licensed to carry before. And not once did I decide to make a video with me standing there waving my fucking loaded gun around.
Right.
And putting it on the internet. Because
these fools, look, we had the best teenagerhood. Why? Because nothing we did is on video.
And you talk about teenagerhood, but this is a 24-year-old man. That
in our 20s. No cameras.
How do you continuously...
No face, no case.
Continuously make the same stupid ass mistakes? They gonna learn you. They gonna fucking learn you. They gonna learn you, man. And I hope it don't end up...
You know what my mom and daddy used to say?
What's that?
Hard head make it soft behind. It's gonna get you.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna get you in the end.
Oh, it's getting him already. He's already lost $40 million. You know what I'm saying? They talk about...
Was that a fine?
No. This stupid nigga. Oh, this stupid ass nigga Let me tell you what it
If
is.
it's not a fine, I'm not even sure.
No,
I want to know how he lost it.
He lost it because he didn't make an All-NBA team because they didn't vote for him because of his off-the-court antics. The nigga's so stupid that waving the gun around just cost him $40 extra million in his contract. My God. Nigga, you are a moron. God damn. Y'all feel bad. You kids out. Yo, man, I'm trying to tell you. If you 27 and younger, you motherfuckers have the propensity to be either the greatest or the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. Right now. This is y'all defining time. If you was born in the fucking 90s, you better clean it the fuck up, bro. Clean it up right now.
Fix it.
I'm trying to tell you, because if you don't, you motherfuckers that was born in the 90s, I'm talking about 95 and later. If you was born then, you better get it the fuck together, because it's looking bleak. That's all I got to say.
Well.
Yeah. Luda got a star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Really?
Right before Fast X came out.
I'm not doing my due diligence, but we all know that life has gotten in the way for the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be back up on it. So I did not know. Go ahead, Luda.
Yep, he was there. I think he got it yesterday, right before the premiere. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Well,
Luda.
no, after the premiere. The premiere was actually in Rome.
Sorry, whatever. Yeah, Hollywood. I don't know. Shout out to Luda. Goddamn.
Luda.
He got it.
Luda.
Janelle Monáe is butt ass naked.
All the time.
Yo.
All the time. Yo. She's sitting on women's asses in the video.
Yes. See this?
She just had her titties out on Instagram.
See them titties?
I did, yes.
There's some good.
I mean, first of all,
nice titties.
not that I saw them titties,
You
but
saw 'em.
it was just
No, you saw them. They were good.
You couldn't help
Hey,
but see them titties.
They look good.
Then she was sitting in between some woman's leg, and the woman was smoking the cigar with. Okay.
Do you like this sexualized Janelle Monáe?
I don't know. I mean, not that I don't know, but it was just like it.
I love it.
It was a lot at one time.
A lot of what?
Everything.
Ass, titties.
Ass, a lot
Ass
of
and titties.
everything.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties. Ass and titties. Janelle Monáe, shout out to you. Thank you for the gifts that you have been giving us lately.
They're not really for you, though.
I know, but I'm able to see. If I'm able to see them, they for me.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with me saying that, because other people say the same shit.
Okay.
Now I partaketh in the fruitages.
Not the fruitages. Fruitages.
And last but not least, because I don't want to cover all the other fuck shit that's going on in the world, because I really couldn't.
It's
care
just
less.
too much.
Yeah, I really couldn't care less. It's just ridiculous. Which is going to lead right into our topic. Gabrielle Union has said that she has a sense of urgency in her marriage, that she doesn't want to let her husband and her family down, and so it drives her to make sure that she puts her best foot forward, and her husband go 50-50 on everything.
Okay.
Shout out to Gabrielle Union. Can we deep dive into that for a second? This concludes our current events. Can we deep dive into that for a second? Because that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this 50-50 shit.
Okay.
All right. And if we had we just want to talk about the same thing if we had our guests here, but me and you, we can discuss this. How do you feel about a 50-50 relationship? Like, when, you know what I mean, I'm talking about, you know, half the bills, half the, you know what I'm saying, the expenses and whatnot, kind of combining money together, working as a true partnership and not as a situation where one person is expected. Like there's still roles. She ain't taking out the fucking trash. You know what I mean, she's not going to wash the car. She's not going to get the oil changes. But like the gender roles have to be the gender roles. If she's the better cook, she's going to cook. But when it comes to doing shit like, okay, we go to the movies and I pay for the tickets, buy the fucking snacks. If we go out to dinner and I pay this time, pay the tip. If we go out to dinner and you pay this time, I pay the tip. Like, how do you feel about shit like that? Like, just I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Summer of 21. that was my summer of doing things like that.
Okay.
He paid for dinner, I paid the tip, or
Okay. Right.
you know, I bought the tickets for the movie, he bought the snacks or whatever.
Right.
I wasn't sure how I felt about that though,
What do you mean you wasn't?
because
Sure
it just
how you felt about
seemed
it?
like I was paying for.
Why do
on a date
why do y'all
for-
do that? Why do
well,
y'all
I
seem
think
like you
it
feel like
seem-
y'all paying for everything when y'all not paying for
It
everything?
it just seemed for me to be doing a lot for somebody who was not my man yet.
All right, but that's a different story.
Right.
You throwing paint where it ain't. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
But
about.
I mean, if this is my husband,
yeah.
then it is what it is, because all our money is going to be intertwined, and we're going to do for each other. That's husband.
But how do you do that when you don't practice for it? That's what I'm saying. How do you say to yourself that I'm going to be this considerate of a person? You know what I'm saying? In a marriage when I've never practiced it as a girlfriend.
I don't know.
Kelly?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. You don't know. That's the point. So at the end of the day, you felt the way about it because you feel as if that there has to be something maybe like masking it up, where the optics of a situation look like this nigga is paying for shit and he's treating me as a woman should be treated. Okay, cool. But what if, just what if, you keep cash in your pocket, we go on a date, you got cash, we go on a date, we go out to eat, nice little restaurant and whatnot, the tip is what? $27. You know what I'm saying? And that's for a nice ass, goddamn. That's a nice little date right there. You know what I'm saying?
Real nice restaurant.
Some drinks and shit, then a dessert and whatnot. Shit, the two of us. That's $200 date. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Well, then if it's a $200 date, it might be closer to like $40 for the tip or something like that. 18%.
Right.
Cool. So you there, you rocking out. You done, you know what I mean? I guess you done got some lobster tails, crab legs or whatever. You done did your thing. You got a steak or whatever it is that you got. You got a couple of glasses of sangria. You got some wrestling and some sangria, whatever. I said wrestling. How does it?
I don't know. Riesling.
Riesling, whatever. I said wrestling.
Get my drink right.
Yo, wrestling is what you're gonna do later, but that's
if he lucky.
Right? Exactly. Nigga, what?
If he
Anyway, them $200 dates.
I might have
fellas.
drove my own car and drive my ass home.
First and foremost, fellas, never in 3 million lifetimes, nigga. If you know for a fact that you going to Fogo, you going to Del Fresco's, you going to Ruby Tuesdays, you going to anything, shit, even you going to Cheesecake Factory. If you go to any
Ruby Tuesdays.
Roof Chris. I'm so poor. I'm so I meant to say Roof Chris. I get them mixed up. I'm so fucking broke. Fuck y'all. I'm a broke podcaster. Yeah, that's what I do. You know what I mean? And I don't even like Ruby Tuesdays. That's the fucked up thing about it. I meant to say Roof Chris. Anyway, it's fucking ridiculous. It is. It's out of hand that I said Ruby Tuesdays. Anyway, I meant Roof Chris. I said Del Fresco's and Ruby Tuesdays. Nuts. Applebee's and all that. Anyway.
Fridays.
Yeah. Don't do that. But, so, this is my thing. Fellas, if you out here spending that type of bread and whatnot, you got to know for a fact that you at least got the pathway to, in the future, get some pussy. You have to. You don't just take a stab in the dark Joan that you just met and say, hey, babe, we going to, nigga. Because I'm speaking for the real niggas.
We got to work up to that.
I'm speaking for niggas that work hard for their money, that's single, that's out here and whatnot and trying to make a way. You got bills, you got car note and whatnot, and guess what? If this was to become your woman, y'all splitting shit sometimes. You got to set a precedence for that. So my thing is, and I'm asking you, Kelly Q, how do you feel about these things?
Asking me this.
Yeah, because it just, to me, I be thinking that maybe that's the issue that you have sometimes in your dating life.
No, it ain't the issue.
All right. What's the issue? What's the issue?
I don't like people.
Well, see, not liking people is a whole different thing.
I can,
So you can get along with
I
this
can
nigga.
maneuver
Mm-hmm.
quickly.
The fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Just mean I can maneuver quickly.
You can maneuver quick. You can get over the bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, if you're not paying, I'll find a nigga that is paying.
No, not even that. Just,
What are you talking about?
I get bored easily.
We all get bored easily.
As easily as I get bored.
We all get bored easily.
I can eventually work myself up to paying for things.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
The agony that it took for you to even get that out.
It's like
That's a problem.
exercising a demon.
Huh?
It's like exercising a demon.
What is the problem? Pay for some shit.
I pay for a lot.
Oh my God.
In my house.
That's what I'm saying. But if women got to start understanding, man, when in this courting process, you're actually courting. This is the reason
Didn't
why.
I say I was supposed to go on a date like 2 weeks ago where I was supposed to pay for the movie? I was supposed to go see Guardians of the Galaxy.
You said you were taking your son. Stop lying.
No, I said I was taking my son that weekend, but during the week.
Yeah. What happened to that?
He went to see it with his son.
Yeah, you told me he was going to do that, but what happened to y'all going to go see it?
Oh, my money got funny, and life got real, and things had to be postponed.
Oh. Now, see here, boom. Think about it like this. If that was a man in that situation, he fucked up, and he's fucking his chances up. And he would have to make up a lie because he would have never been able to tell you that that's the reason why he couldn't take you out.
But I didn't tell him that.
You didn't have to.
Well, no, we never
What'd you tell him?
brought up the follow up to the date.
Oh, you never brought it up.
Right. So
Yeah, just talked about the movie. Like, that shit was crazy, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, you didn't go see it.
I was like,
right.
did you go see it?
He went to see it.
It was crazy. It was this, that, and that. I was like, yeah. And because life was getting real, I was telling him what was going on in my life. So we never even brought up the fact of,
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is that back to what I was talking about, though. That still, he would have not been able, that wouldn't have flew. That'd have been strike one.
Right.
You wouldn't have been able to rock with that.
I mean, if he would have said, hey, he wouldn't have to tell me that his money got funny.
Okay.
He would have just said, hey, something came up, work or whatever.
Yeah.
Can we postpone the date a couple of days?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
why won't you pay?
Absolutely.
Why won't you take what? What is
Why
the
won't
problem?
I what? Corny will.
It's the
Why
same.
won't I
It's
what?
the same thing as not approaching men.
I don't like approaching men.
All right. Just a little something like wild stab in the dark. Like say, hey, listen, how you doing? I noticed you noticing me.
I actually text somebody today
Right.
to say, hey, what you doing later?
Did you get a response?
Yes, he's going out.
He's going out.
Yeah.
All right. So now that's the last time you doing that shit for a year now. Huh? You like, fuck that.
No.
I took my shot. I shot my shot. That's it.
No.
You gotta open
That's a conversation for off, Mike. But.
Oh, all right. Well, that's already a situation. But I'm saying is that you gotta open your mind and sometimes your wallet to these things. Because when you're courting, when a man is courting you, you actually are courting each other.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Because that's a question I've asked online before.
Right.
What is courting?
Courting is.
And how is it different than dating?
Well, because
they are not the same thing.
Well, okay. Courting is dating with the intention to try to build something with that person.
Okay.
All right. Dating, on the other hand, is you can date. Dating is for the purpose of for a man is to get what you can get at the end of the night when you date. That's just the name of the game.
Okay.
Like even hoes call it a date.
I just
You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. They like, listen, you know what I mean? If you dating, that's the name of the game. My thing is, with courting, you want to. There's a level of vulnerability that even if a man doesn't really show, he has to show a little bit of it. Especially that's why men that are rich lead so much with their money, and then when a woman get to know him, they can't stand his stupid ass, because at the end of the day, this is what the nigga. This is what he's done. This is what he's led with. This is his strong suit. His pockets is his strong suit. So what happens is that everything.
You trying to make me fall for your money.
Exactly.
But if something happened to your money, something gonna happen to me.
You could be on a boat with a stupid ass nigga you ain't got nothing to talk about. You on a fucking boat. After a while, there's so many people that don't. Huh? That's what I'm saying. You yachting it up and whatnot. Like, who cares what this nigga's talking about?
What happens when this yacht goes away?
Or maybe the yacht never goes away. But what if you have to sit there and have a generalized conversation with him? What if you invite other people over and you realize this nigga is stupid, or he's misogynistic, or he's just an asshole?
How do you even deal with that?
How do you deal with that? That's where I think that's where courting comes in at.
The pollen.
Oh yeah, you didn't take. Oh yeah, you took the itchy eye drops. Well, the prescription.
This is for my dry eye, but
they don't. Like I've not been able to find a whole lot of allergy eye drops. Luckily, my eyes haven't been going crazy this year, and I've been on that. I
got some multi-symptom Visine.
Oh yeah,
home.
Yeah, you should use that. I
told you, Caleb woke up one day and couldn't see. Like his eyes were swollen shut.
Yeah, that should be vicious.
He's like, "What is it?" I was like, "That's pollen, baby."
Yeah, both my kids got it.
I was like, and I know I've seen other people. It's happened to other people, but it looked like somebody like pop them in the eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, "This didn't even happen to me like that."
Yeah. These kids ain't got the wherewithal. They be digging in their fucking eyes or whatnot, trying to scratch the whole eyeball.
He's like, I just woke up, like I could hear him in the morning stumbling down the hallway, trying to flush his eyes. So
that's crazy.
Sure.
Anyway, don't deflect. Back to why you ain't kicking in 50%. If somebody came in and said, "Listen, I'm going to always hold us down, no matter what, but this is going to entail you to bring up the rear end of this," is that something that you could build a long-term situation with? Keep it a bean.
Honestly?
Yes.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I've never.
What are you missing from this?
I told you it's a long story.
Oh my gosh, man.
It's something I'm working on.
This leads me back to the nigga that was asking for the $20.
But it's the same reason. This is not who. I'm trying to tell you.
You have to be a pioneer.
What you see.
You got to be a pioneer,
your
Kelly.
Home.
When we gonna
and you don't know any better.
When we gonna let this shit
I'm
go?
trying to let it go. I am developing. I am growing.
You gotta be a pioneer, cause look at what the young bitches is doing.
What they doing? They charging niggas to get back
off the fucking block list. Look what they doing. Look at what they're doing. You think that they're gonna find a suitable husband out of niggas? You think that they're going to be good enough to be a wife? 50%, these bitches don't even want to work.
At all.
And then say shit like I bring the table to the table. What the fuck are you talking about? Steve Harvey got you bitches scattered because y'all don't bring up the rear. I said it in the, I said it in a little TikTok that I did. I was like, yo, it's not about men not wanting to do for women. It's about wanting women to do just as much for us as we would do for them. There's nothing like a motherfucker that love you and you feel it and you know it, that go the extra mile. Because what happens is that you'll go the extra mile double time. But the problem with it is it's always... We always feel like we can do better. We always feel like you got a perfect motherfucker, but because he's not able to do 90% of the bill shit and of everything that you need on that end, you turn into this motherfucking This nigga ain't really doing what I need him to do.
Right, but what are you doing? So I mean, I understand.
Like if he ain't got it because it's elsewhere,
Like
and
I
you got it.
understand.
Why do
being
women
able to? You gonna talk about what he's not doing, this, that, and the third. But what are you doing?
Yeah,
for the team as well,
exactly.
in the house,
right?
And it is not about bringing anything to the table. Like that shit needs to be just cut. Just the table talk. Just cut that shit. What do you bring into the relationship? Are you willing to be my partner? Do you know what it is like to be a partner? Is this something we need to grow as a partner? You know,
what does partnership entail? Like when
hell
you
if
think,
I know.
That's what I'm saying. What do you think about when you think of partner?
You tell me you a partner. I ain't never.
But sometimes, like there's sometimes where you got to remind your partner that you're fucking partners.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this is the problem though, and I'm gonna say it because it's on most of the time it's on the side of women. Their expectations. The reason why men keep a lot of shit bottled in. Because you sound like a bitch ass nigga if you feel as if that you can express the feelings. Fumble, hold up. Oh shit. You sound like a bitch ass nigga if you feel like you have to always express that you're feeling underappreciated or the things that you do don't hold the type of water.
Right.
Mother's Day, as opposed to Father's Day. When is Father's Day?
June 7th.
No. It's 18th.
I was going to say that. But I wanted to say it was earlier in the month. Like Mother's Day is like around May 8th, May 9th area. So
we're not asking for that validation. We don't really care that much. The problem with it is that there's a pillar of strength. Like TD Jakes says something. Oh man, I wish I'd have sent that shit to myself. Because TD Jakes said something, and I wanted to record it, and I don't think I recorded it.
I'm an emotion.
No, I don't know if nope. He said something in there. He said, listen. The big thing he was talking about his wife, and he was just like, yo. He was like, if you got a good one by your side, she becomes that protection that you need. You can't protect. He said, a woman that will ride for you is the most powerful thing in the world because there's nothing that she won't do. You try to hurt me, she will kill you. You know what I'm saying? And like, literally and figuratively and all that. But at the end of the day, there has to be some sort of leadway.
Right.
There has to be.
She's the one that sees things that you don't see.
But just take the condition out of the unconditional. That's the problem.
Right.
Like if there's a condition on the way, like if a nigga is beating your ass, or if he's, you know what I'm saying, doing something he ain't supposed to be doing, or he constantly cheating on you, he out here in these streets, he's, you know what I'm saying, he's
for the streets.
Right, he wilding out. There's a difference. But when these niggas bring their heart to the table full-fledged, a lot of the times people be making up skits and shit like that they put on there. A lot of it be fake. They be fabricating. But the message that they're trying to get across is a real big deal. Like we getting the short. I'm only speaking for the men because I feel like we getting the short end of the stick. There's a lot of men. You know what happens when a man doesn't appreciate his woman? She either teaches him how to appreciate her, or she
finds
gets
somebody who will.
Exactly. You know what happened when a woman don't appreciate her man?
Nothing.
He apologizes for making her feel like she's not appreciating him. Ain't that a bitch? How does that work out? So let me get this straight. You fucking up. You making me feel like shit. But sooner or later, I have to find it in myself to be upset with myself.
You have to be the
bigger person, and forgive you for treating me like shit.
That's crazy.
And you know I ain't lying. This is the name of the game. That all stems back to, are you really, really willing to be a partner? When y'all didn't have women on one thing that I'm gonna say, at certain points when when women didn't have a choice, grandma didn't have a choice. Or she did have a choice. If grandpa dipped out, sometimes she dipped out, she did her thing. But when it came to the household, it was what it was. She chose. It wasn't no divorcing. It wasn't no breaking up. We was together. That was her choice. Right. You know what I'm saying? She stayed with her choice. Yeah, this nigga might not be shit. That's my choice. Or what about the ones that was shit and she was with him? All right, nigga, then we got to make this work. Right. If you working and I'm not, nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you bringing all the money in here, I need to find a way to allocate these funds. I need to find a way to make sure that these kids got clothes. I need to find what's happening now and whatnot. Oh, you need me to sell pies on the weekends. You need me to, you know what I'm saying, clean a house or two every once in a while so we can make ends meet. Right. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you're bringing up is what you're bringing to the table. I have to say table. This is your shit. This is what you do. If I got to make up for some way, shape, or form, and it's because everybody's always looking at it like, well, what do you consider?
Well, you know what I think is,
50% and whatnot.
Do we have a goal together in mind that we're trying to achieve as a family?
What do you think?
How can we make this work with what you do and what I do? How can we make sure everything is covered? Mm-hmm. How can we make sure that all the needs of the family are met by what you do and what I do?
What do you think the goal of? Let's start at square A. What do you think the goal of a newly married couple to have no kids is?
What was your goal?
My goal was to love my wife, and we had a kid at the time. We'd already had a kid, and I didn't really want no more kids, but she wanted more, so we had another kid. Now, when you have these children, your objective is to, okay, do our best to make each other happy, raise our stock, and raise these kids. And by any means necessary.
Not so much make each other happy, but contribute to each other's happiness.
Right. Well.
Hey, you got to clarify.
All right, to contribute to each other's happiness, right? Because there's no responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with that. With making, but still, it just in order for the household to run smoothly. If you're making a choice to be together, you have to start making a choice to say, okay, what can I do in order to make her happy, or what can I do to make him happy? Not once did I say to myself that it is always my responsibility to make sure that no matter what, if she loses her drive tomorrow, if this, that, and the third, that she can be this I don't want shit ass person, and I have to pick up the slack for all of that. Nobody should have to do that. But now people are presenting in that way. Mm-hmm. People are coming forth as this, I don't really want a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I want to go on trips. I want bags. I want jewelry. I want this, that, and the third. Well, why do you feel like you can have that? Well, because I'm pretty. All right, you know that go away after a while. Yeah, I know my ass is fat. You know that go away after a while. Why I can get a BBL? You know that go away after a while. So what else is it that lends itself to saying, hey, listen, I'm the shit. I'm this much the shit. Because sooner or later, man, we done seen it ass 15 times. We done seen everything that you can do. We seen you twerk. We seen you ride a dick. We seen you suck. We seen you do all that other shit. Lord. You know what I'm saying? We seen you do it in different countries, in different bedroom settings, different hotels. You know what I'm saying? In different settings. You know what I mean? Everything. So what are you doing that's making me say, you know what? This is a forever ship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm sick, if I got COVID, can you take care of me? Can this house run without me? Right. If I lose my job, can we manage this shit together until I'm back on my feet? You know what I'm saying? Or are you going to run out at the first sign of trouble? And that's all dependent upon, you know what I'm saying, the way that you... So when you talk about, lead it back to courting. When you talk about courting, these are the type of attributes you start to look for in that person. And believe it or not, it's not a difficult thing to find. People are just extremely superficial. Women talk about settling all the time. I know mad niggas that settle for women. Mad niggas that settle for women that they might have could done better in a certain department. They could have said, oh, yeah, I could have got one that looked better. Could have got one with fat ass. Could have got one with bigger titties. Could have got one. But what it is that
something about her.
Something about her. You know what I'm saying? The only thing niggas find out later on, and that's the reason why niggas get divorced, is that, damn, I could have found a more understanding, a more likable motherfucker.
Right.
That's really what it is. That's where a lot of that comes from. Women say to themselves, I need to find a nigga that's more driven and more this, that, and the third. Nigga don't never find a woman and break up with a woman and say, man, I wish she had more drive. That's not how we operate. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, contentment is contentment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody's
how long can you live in contentment?
Your ultimate goal is contentment.
Okay.
Like, why is contentment not a goal?
Contentment feels like
there's a difference between contentment and complacency. Don't get it fucked. Complacency is I'm stopping because I don't feel like I want anything else. Contentment is I am happy with where I'm at.
Okay.
No, that's bullshit. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. But this lends it right back to itself where it's always going to be an issue with going 50-50. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade are rich.
Okay.
They both would be rich without each other. They could take care of each other themselves without each other. But she finds a way to make sure that she's displaying that she's living up to her end of the bargain. You know why? Because it's important. It's important in a partnership.
Okay.
I don't understand why you don't believe what I'm telling you. I'm trying
it's not that I don't believe. I just...
What? What?
I'm just not that person.
Why?
Maybe because I've never had to be.
What if you had to be?
It kind of took me, like, when I was dating and, you know, he was actually presenting that
right
to me. Like, we spoke about it. This was a conversation of, you know, I do this, you do that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, we can rock that out. And we did do that, like, the entire time we were dating. It was other things that actually made us separate. It wasn't that made us separate.
So what if I told you that that's the key to a successful relationship?
I mean,
and I'm only telling you what I feel.
Asked to do it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. What's the next topic? Just feel like, you know, I'm being picked on right
What?
now.
No, it's not you. I'm not picking on you or whatnot. Maybe it's because in a way you're feeling like you're a representation of a lot of women.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, though, Kelly, you might have to eat the brunt of that and whatnot because a lot of times you're on a platform. You have a platform. So the reason why I say that it is up to us sometimes to kind of kick the truth to the young black youth. Teen Summit. You know what I'm saying? like real rap. Sometimes we gotta let people know, like, this is where y'all falling short. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, if a nigga's falling short, I could tell you all the reasons. The nigga cheating. The nigga ain't shit. The nigga is a fucking loser. He doesn't want anything. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't care to get anything else or whatnot. And that's where complacency comes in. But those are all obvious things. Because sooner or later, that nigga wear that on his jacket. The woman, on the other hand, she presents all her shit full frontal, full facing, full boom, boom, boom. I throw my makeup on every day. I go to work. I do what it is I got to do. But in the thick of it, when y'all in the fucking trenches, when it matters, when it means something, when nobody's looking, are you going to be able to say, listen, my pride is swallowed, my nigga. I love you enough that whatever the fuck I got to do in order to keep us moving, we going to get it right popping. Think about it, ladies. Think about it. All right, one more thing and then we out here. How do you deal with people that might not be for you?
Oh God.
Even if these people had the best intentions, how do you feel like you deal with people
you can't deal with? It's just some people, like, they're just not your taste. And there's not that there's nothing you can do about it, but ease back. Like, you can't make them go away,
right?
but you can make yourself go away.
Yes, but some people. Here's the funny thing about it: the people a lot of times that are not for you are the people that always want to be around you.
Yeah, and all up in your business.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Like, it's just one of them things. Like sometimes you just you discover these people in life, and after a while, because it's always something that it's not just the fact that it ain't like, oh, I don't like this ugly motherfucker around me or something like that. It's always something that they did or they said. Like you like, God,
it's just
damn, that fucks with my energy.
The old country saying, it's just some people you don't cotton to. It's just some people you don't take to. And sometimes it's something that you may have heard about them.
Right.
It's something that you may have even experienced around them. Not so much it happened to you.
Right.
You were all, say it was 20 people in this room and you saw them do something that was kind of shady, or you heard them say something kind of shady, and you're just like, that could be your friend.
Right.
But I can't fuck with that person. And so you have to take yourself
right
out of the situation. This is where this question comes from. Who all gonna be there? Am I right?
That's true.
Am I right?
That's true.
You invited to a party. Starts at 9. Who gonna be there?
See,
who gonna be there? Because if she's gonna be there,
right,
I'm not coming. I just told one of my friends,
right,
because we had a little ladies' night at her house.
Yeah.
And my sister and I went, right? I'm being cool about it. Somebody is trying to have this conversation with me. She's inebriated. Mm-hmm. And this is somebody, this is my best friend's cuz. Like, we peoples.
Right.
But you're saying stuff about someone that, as far as everyone in this house knows, I'm seeing. Even though me and him are not seeing each other on a continuous basis.
Okay.
As far as you know.
Right.
When his name is mentioned in this house, mm-hmm. It should be mentioned with mine. Mm. So anything you say about him,
right,
you need to keep his name out your mouth. That may not be my man, but that's my man's. But he did. Guess what? He don't need to know your drink by heart, babe. As long as he know my drink by heart. And I'm playing it real cool because I know how inebriated you are.
Oh, shit.
But she's saying stuff to other people.
Okay.
About other things, too. And it's gotten to a point of, I love you.
Right.
But when you're drinking, I can't be around you. And so that comes to when my girlfriend is having events.
Yeah.
Who gonna be there? Because right now, like when I have ladies' night at my house, she can't come.
I think alcohol does that a lot too.
Yeah.
Alcohol is like a definitive thing.
But the worst part of alcohol is, a drunk. Makes you speak a sober mind. That's what it is.
Yeah, I've heard.
So the things that you kind of want to say,
right,
but normally wouldn't say because you're conscious. Of what you're saying and doing. When you're drunk, you're not so much in control
of your faculties,
your faculties. Mm-hmm. So now you're just saying any old thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
And you may not even know that you said these things. And so now
you feel like that.
So now that you're sober and I'm sober,
right?
And I'm like, what was up with that?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
You feel like when people are drunk like that and they start speaking like that, that's the way that they really, really feel deep down inside.
Yep.
I believe that too, though. I believe that too. I do believe that people just start saying alcohol plays a lot in that. Oh my gosh, I think that that's
like
real.
some people shouldn't drink. Some
Yeah, you would think that
should
though,
not
right? You would think some people shouldn't fucking drink, but they continuously do it.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, the motherfuckers that shouldn't drink the most.
like a fish.
Like, you were like, God damn. You think that it's something that has happened to them over time. That's the reason why they drink the most, because they like the person that they are when they that way. And if that's the person that you are that way and whatnot, then that's who you are then, my nigga. Like, there is not a lot of mistakes when you do it on purpose. God, oh, my gosh. Think about that. You don't make a lot of mistakes when you do shit on purpose.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? If you accidentally doing something,
that wasn't
you
an
make a mistake.
accident.
Right, because
It wasn't an accident.
You've practiced this enough.
You've thought about it enough. The fact that you did it means that you have thought about this enough.
Yeah.
Maybe even continuously.
Yeah.
Enough that when it actually happened,
Right.
you didn't really think it was going to happen.
If I say
You had no intention of really doing it.
Right.
But you thought about it.
If I say to you that when I drink gin, I get butt ass, and my objective tonight is to drink gin, and I get butt ass, it's like, nigga,
you knew you was going to
you're gonna get butt ass.
You planned
You
that.
planned to get butt ass. That was the name of the game.
You planned that.
You told yourself, you know what? I'm going to see how they gonna think when I get butt ass. The problem with it is that, but that's what I'm saying. But the problem is that people have this. The problem is that people have a thing into which that I think that deep down inside, they don't really fuck with people. I think the ones, you know what's crazy?
It's like some people, I think.
You know, the people that seem like they like you the most don't like you?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. The people that seem like they like you the most don't like you. And if you would, you know how you would tell the people that what you call it? You could ask them to change, and they would be the ones that are most offended by it. They would feel every type of way if you said to them, yo, my nigga, I'm not appreciating when you like that. And then when you kind of cut it off, they're the ones that's wondering, what happened? Why you acting like that?
I already told you I didn't like when you did.
Yeah.
But you continuously keep doing it, so I took myself out the equation. Or that one
right.
that I found not too long ago. Stay away from relatives that hurt your mother. They don't like you either.
That's true. But now I got another one for you though. No, I got another one for you. What? Stay away from anybody that hurts you. And that's including your mother. You know what I'm saying? Because deep down inside, they might love you, but what'd you say, Kelly? I just don't like you very much.
That's what my auntie said.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't like you very much.
That's what my auntie said.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, it's one of them things where there are a lot of people, like, listen, man, there's a lot of people that just don't.
There's a lot of people that I love.
Right.
But I don't like. Like, if you weren't related to me.
Yeah.
I might not fuck with you in the streets.
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
I can see that. I think people think that you owe, like, people feel old because, especially family. Family feels as if that we family, and family is family no matter what.
Yeah. Like, when we had a family gathering.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you at the family gathering. But there's a chosen few that I'm fucking with after the family gathering.
See, the problem, can I tell you what the problem with family is? Family only gives a fuck that you're alive. Family ain't worried about your mental health. Family ain't worried about, you know the reason why is that because when they know that when you blood and when you were part of that lineage and when y'all grew up together and shit like that, the only thing that matters to them is that you're there. Not that you're around. Not that you're doing well. Not that what you call, and I'm not saying that they want to see you do bad. What I'm saying is that it doesn't affect them,
One way or
what I
the
mean, one
other.
way or the other or whatnot. And it becomes a cross.
Yeah.
It's
And it
across the
shouldn't
board.
really be like that. I have a girlfriend of mine's. I wish
Right.
my family
Yeah.
was like her family because they are so close,
Yeah.
so intertwined into each other's lives.
Mm-hmm.
They were just on vacation, like 15 of them,
Yeah.
because that's what they do.
Right.
Like they party together all the time
But-
because if I don't have anybody else,
Yeah.
I have them.
But you know what it is though too?
Their mama raised them right.
And they also can all afford to do it. That's another thing. Or if they can't, the others will pick up the slack for those that can't.
Right.
See, the problem is that everybody wants to be in a position in which they stand on their own too. Pride is a motherfucker. Pride will be the downfall of us all. Because at the end of the day, somebody will keep a path clear of something that they love you. They want to be a part of it. But they don't want to be a part of it in the instant that it makes them look less than. So
Right.
they'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? So they'll fall back. So they'll see you, they'll cheer for you from afar or whatnot, but they won't like for instance or whatnot. It's not a knock on nobody else in my family, but you know who calls me up and tells me he listens to the podcast every week?
Your cousin.
Come on. That's just one of them things or whatnot.
It's like ass.
You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing to show love. It don't cost you nothing to be interactive. It don't cost you nothing to be a part of it. Even when I don't call him, damn, cuz, where you been at? You ain't called me. Yeah, I listen to such and such episode, y'all wildin'. This, that, and the third. That's my favorite podcast. This, that, and the third. It's the simplest little thing. And people tell you know what people, you know what I've heard a lot of, too? I'm not really a podcast person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a social media person. You know what I'm saying? I'm cheering for you, but it ain't really my thing. And I can understand that. I can get that. But don't expect me to be gung-ho about some shit you got going on either. That's kind of the person that I am.
Right.
I'm very, very, I don't know if you want to call it stubborn, petty, or just eye for an eye like that. I'm one of them people, like if you back me, I back you. You know what I'm saying? If you needed the formula, I give you the formula. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? As long as you willing to share a recipe yourself. If I ask you, don't even give me the fucking recipe. Just give me the support to let me know that just what you want to do. That's cool. But I just think, like I said before, I just don't think it makes people no never mind after a while.
Right.
They just like, hey, yeah, that's what's up, man. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But when it's, when it turns around, them the same people that when that motherfucker hit the lottery or they worth, 100 mil, they be like, see, that's the one of him. He doing nothing for the family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got all the money in the world. You know what I mean? He ain't looking out for nobody. It's all bullshit, man. But that's why, like you said before, they could be family, it could be friends and anything. There are certain people in this world that are just not for you. And if you could just keep them at a distance, it's not that you ain't gotta hate nobody. It's just the fact that the way that I operate is very, 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 very Trump type. It is very, very selfish because I have things that I need to conquer in order to feel adequate about myself. Regardless of if you feel like it's a destination therapy or some shit like that.
You have things that you need to accomplish.
Yes.
For Keith.
Yeah.
You have things that you need to accomplish for Keith and Shannon.
Yes.
And then you have things that you need to accomplish for Keith, Shannon, and the kids.
Absolutely.
And Keith may not always be the top priority.
Yeah.
But there's always something that needs to be done, and you're always the person that needs to do it.
So in the family that you mentioned before, Pseudo, the reason why this shit works for them is because they group all of that together in a realm. That all of that means something to all of them.
Yeah.
So
family means something to them.
Right. It means something to them. Yeah. So if there's some
I think the way, and I have two girlfriends that their families are tight like that.
Yeah.
And that's from your mother and father who probably ingrained in you, like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
this all you got. Yeah, you got cousins and you got this and that. But you, like, one of my girlfriends, I think she's like one of 8.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my girlfriend, she has her and her 2 sisters.
Right.
But her mother and then her grandmother, like her mother, I don't know how many siblings they have, but then the aunts, like her grandmother has a whole bunch of sisters. Like her grandmother's, one of her sisters went to high school with my mom.
Okay.
Like they all grew up together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Me and my girlfriend, we met when we were little. We really had no idea until like maybe we were 9, 10, 11 area that my mom grew up with her aunt.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know until my father's funeral.
Right.
My girlfriend got off a plane that morning.
Right, right.
And was at my father's funeral.
Right, right,
When
right.
she walked into the funeral,
Yeah.
her uncles were there. All of her uncles.
Oh, shit.
And they were like, "What are you doing here?" She was
Yeah.
like, "That's my girlfriend's father."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well, what are you doing here?" "That's our boy."
Yeah. There you go.
And we looking at each other like, we ain't known each other so long.
Right.
We went to elementary school together. Her children and my son went to elementary school together.
Right.
Only to find out that her, generation over her, my father and mother
Small
all
world.
went to school together.
Small world.
My mom was like, "Why did you think I would let you go with them all the time?" She's like, "I've known them all my life."
Right, right.
I was like, "Well, I knew you know Miss Joyce."
Right. Well, you know,
She was
listen.
like, "Yeah." She was like, "No, when you were with them, I knew that you were one of them and you were safe."
Right. But that's cool. That's cool.
She's like, "How many people I let you go with?" Nobody.
It's crazy because when you mention stuff like that, like, because Shannon always asks me and whatnot, like, who, like, I don't have any best friends. I just don't. I like, and it's like, I got homies that I'm tight with, you know what I'm saying? And
But nobody you would call the bestie.
I just don't.
Right.
I just don't. Like maybe it's me.
Shannon.
Yeah, that's my roadie. Yeah, that's, yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe my wife is my best friend. Maybe that's what it is. But I just don't. The only person I consider my best friend passed away like
A couple of years ago.
yeah, a few years back. And me and him hadn't seen each other in like face to face in like 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them things where, you know what I mean, life kind of took us in different directions. But it was the childhood side of it. It wasn't. It was like, yo, we like damn near the same person. This is my nigga. So that's the only person that I'd ever say like, yo, that was my best friend in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew Ryan. Ryan knew Keith. That was just the name of the game. It was never not my man. That he was, you know what I mean, what he was to me. So I don't know, man. Me personally, I just, sometimes I think I'm like, damn, am I curmudgeon for being this way and whatnot? Because I could be very, very standoffish. Shut up. But it's also about I'm a value person. I feel like relationships and in life and whatnot, I take that shit very, very seriously and whatnot. I feel like if I can bring value to you, I would want you to bring value to me.
Right.
And I feel like, and you know what I mean? And it sucks that it's a give and take friendship and whatnot like that, but it's also past that. It's to the point now where it's like, is the value that you bring to me good value? How do I feel when I'm in your company? How do I, you know what I'm saying?
Do I look forward?
Do I look forward to
being
being
in your company?
And sometimes that could be that drunk shit. If you get stupid and ignorant and say wild shit, I'm like, I can't do this all the time.
I can't be associated with this.
I can't be with it.
It's draining.
So draining.
And what I can't do is have my energy drained, especially when I'm already low on energy.
Say it again. That's cool, man. We can end that on that. That's a hell of a one. All right. You got any TV watching? Movies?
I'm going to finish The Exorcist next week because just like I told my coworker.
Right.
I am not watching it in my house when I'm by myself.
Oh my gosh, punk ass. I had a drink.
It's certain things that I'm just not going to do, and I will watch a scary movie in the house, no problem. But this show right here,
Right.
yeah, I'm not watching it in the house by myself.
I scared the shit out of myself.
I just hear too many noises myself, and I'm like,
I scared the shit out of myself the other night. I had a full-fledged kid nightmare that Jason was coming to get me.
What the hell?
Like it was like I've never, like, you know what I mean? Jason, like, come on, like, I've embodied that situation. My rap name was Michael Voorhees. Like, that was my thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I saw it, I mean, like I was like, this is really fucking Jason. Like that I'm running from. And when
my dreams.
When I woke up, my heart was beating so fast.
Oh my goodness.
It sounded like somebody was coming up the steps.
Oh no. Oh God, that's scary.
And I'm sitting up there like, Shannon was working that night, and I'm like,
Shannon?
And I'm like,
oh Lord.
I'm like, no.
Oh my
I'm tripping.
So I know that Tiana Teller had a movie coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was going to Peacock. So it's on Peacock, 1001.
Oh, okay.
So I probably rocked that this weekend. There's another show on Peacock called Mrs. Davis.
Yeah.
Which is real crazy, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
That was real good.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think I'm going to check out White Men Can't Jump on Hulu.
Right. Did you watch, there's a show, it's almost like a mystery, but it's funny. Someone like Columbo kind of.
But that Steve Martin and Martin
No,
Short
it's
show?
called Poker Face.
Oh, I saw that. Okay, yeah.
Poker Face is good.
Okay.
Poker Face is good.
You know what I gotta watch? I gotta watch that Knives Out joint.
Please, both of them.
Yeah, but I saw the first one.
Good.
The new one. The new one good?
Oh yeah.
All right, I gotta watch that. Yeah, I haven't sit down.
What's the name in it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
Naked Girl.
that out. Yeah, but yeah, let's just let me catch up on a little, watch a little TV and whatnot. Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, we're talking to Teddy. Look forward to the new Mr. Know-It-All podcast opening. We ran into a little copyright issue with our shit, so we're gonna redo that and whatnot to keep the flavor going when it comes on.
You know what I found out?
What's that?
There was a TV show on a few years ago, at least 5-6 years ago,
right? Called Fringe. Oh, that was my shit.
You know who was
Joshua Jackson?
Yeah. You know who was in it?
Joshua Jackson. What's the guy's name?
Because I just watched the episode the other day and was like, "What is that?
This
is that
shit
who
was.
I think it is?"
You know what Fringe was on?
Fringe was on Fox.
You know what it was running all day long when we.
It's been running all day long.
When we was in Vegas, this shit
no,
was on like
it's
a marathon.
on now.
Yeah.
It's continuous on now.
Yeah. It was like X-Files mixed with had like a weird quirky flavor. Like the old man was like this. You know what I mean? Was Joshua Jackson's dad, and he was like, he was like the genius. Yeah. I used to love that show when it was on. I watched the whole first season. I guess I fell off later on, but.
Yeah. After a couple of, it was like maybe 5 seasons, I think.
Yeah, we was in Vegas. Every time we go back to the room, that was on TV. You know what I mean? For the little bit of time we spent in the room. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was.
You know who was on that show?
Who?
Meghan Markle.
Who did she play?
She played one of the FBI agents. Like, I was flipping the channel and.
Meghan motherfucker.
She
Markle.
ran into the room and I was like.
Meghan?
Who was that? I was like, I know it was a sister.
Right.
Who was that?
The girl. Who was the girl? Who was the girl in that? Wasn't it another black girl in that?
Yeah.
That was the girl that played
girl
on
with the big eyes.
The one that played on the Carmichaels.
No.
That wasn't her?
She looked like her, but no.
Oh, that's not her.
You
sure?
She's older than her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What is her name? Whatever. Shout out to that show. Whatnot. I've been watching a lot of Friends lately. I don't really be watching the TV that I need to be watching. I'm glad you caught up on Bel Air. The shit, ain't it?
Yes.
Told you it was the shit. Told you it was the shit. I
can't wait to season 3 to see who been calling Jeffrey's phone.
Yo.
Because you know there's somebody from.
Well, not only that, you see the pictures that he got. Who the fuck was watching them?
Right. And how close were you?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. real close, wasn't it? But you know it's his son calling it Meghan Markle. Who's the other girl? Scroll down to the other girl. Let me see. The other black girl. Oh, it do look like her. Okay, yeah, that's not her. Yeah, she looks more like Tessa Thompson a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Lance Reddick. Lance Reddick.
He passed away, didn't he? Yeah. That's my yo.
I gotta go see.
Wait, Lance Reddick.
Lance
That was his name?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Lance? Oh yeah, that's Lance Reddick. I was thinking about no. I was thinking about Lance Hankerson. Did he pass away?
Who the fuck is Lance Hankerson?
Hankerson, the played in Hard Target. What other movie was he in? He was real like always grizzled. Played that that grizzled type character. A lot of times he was a villain.
I don't think
you know who I'm talking about.
Lance Hankerson.
What the hell was his name?
I don't know, but I just looked up Lance Hankerson, and that didn't
What's
give
his
me
name?
anything. Give me a movie he was in. Don't just tell me he played King.
That is his name. His name is Lance
Hendrickson.
Henriksen. That's close enough.
No,
Henriksen.
it's not.
You know what I'm talking about, though. That's my man.
That's the one that played in Aliens.
He's still, he played Bishop in Alien. Yep, exactly. Shout out to Lance Henriksen.
He's 83.
He's 83. He's still alive too.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're remaking Alien, right?
Again?
No, they never remade Alien. Never remade Alien.
Okay,
they
first of all, they don't need to remake Alien when you have 99 sequels.
There's not. Well, some of the last two was which was actually really good. The two prequels.
Yeah.
Those was the shit.
Because what's the name was in it? The guy that played Magneto.
Oh, Michael Fassbender. Yeah. That's your white boy flavor right there. All right, folks. Well, this has been episode 151. You know what would have been thorough for 151? That's why I wanted to do the Never Ever Have I one with this one. What? For us to get a bottle of 151.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
Well, we going to do that. We got an episode coming up. We working on it.
Do you have Paramount Plus?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Because the new Scream is on Paramount Plus.
Oh, I probably can fish it out from somewhere, find it or whatnot.
It was actually pretty decent.
Was it?
Yeah. Because it kind of acknowledges, like, all the movies. Mm-hmm. You know how they do.
It's only on Paramount Plus, you sure?
That's where I watched it.
Oh, okay. The fight comes on tomorrow night. There's a fight. Vasily Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. And I got a feeling that Devin Haney in trouble. Lomachenko's a monster. And he getting old, but, and older boxers ain't got nothing to lose. He done won his shit, and he's dangerous. It's like anybody that 4 or 5 years ago was still fighting Manny Pacquiao. You better watch the fuck out. We're not a sports podcast, though, so.
Yes.
Shout out to them. All right, but this has been fun.
I'll watch your fight.
Yeah. This has been fun. You got anything else to say?
Peace and blessings. Take care of your mental health.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. Please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit that like button below and hop into the super chat if you're catching us during the premiere. And don't be afraid to send us a little bread. You know what I'm saying? They give you an option to go ahead and donate. Donate to the kid. Be nice. You know what I'm saying? We give you entertainment. You give us a little money. We keep it going. I don't know what type of accent that was.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I suggest not doing that no more.
Why? What's wrong with my accents? Yo, I'm really nice with the accents. Ask me an accent. Give me. Throw one.
Jamaican.
Road boy, I want this, man. I'm on the phone. You got to call me back. Have a mercy. Come on. Give me another one.
Filipino.
Manny Pacquiao told it be the best boxer ever.
British.
Hold on. Let me see. You're a bloody imposter. I'm telling you one time, and I'm telling you one time only. You're a bloody fucking imposter. I smack fire, you fucking loser.
African.
Who do you think you are? trying to tell me what I don't need to know. I am the greatest podcaster that you have ever met. You really think that you can podcast with me? You know me.
Good night, all. Good night, all.
Nothing else? No other one?
No, I don't have any.
I do actually. I actually do a pretty good Scottish one too. Oh Lord! Run that bastard down.
Good night, all.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm not bad at this. So go on. Give me another one. Give me one.
French.
You think you can wipe your ass with the greatest podcast that? That's a little something different. Let me see. I would actually have to talk French. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi How you say that shit?
Voulez-vous coucher
avec moi ce soir? Je m'appelle. Because it's always got to be like it's coming from the back of your throat. You want to see how you do. You want to touch my wee as easy.
Deal with you.
I'm not bad at it. I can work on the French one a little bit or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
You've been to France.
All right, so what? I wasn't talking to him.
You hear that, you use your.
They was talking French. I wasn't speaking.
You can
get in a fucking accent.
I know, but you can understand, not understand what they say, but how they said it.
You don't know me. Remember that shit on that?
Good night, all.
Yeah, man. Definitely. And
drop off with
now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
Or your specialness for the day. Or
yeah, the stupidity for the day or whatnot. You know.
I'm not ready.
So there was a guy, right? That what he did was he did a little video where he explained to everybody how if you had one piece of toilet paper left on the thing, how you would do it. What you would do is you would keep folding it, and you would fold it into a little cone, and you would take it and wipe your entire ass out with the cone, and you'd be like, damn, well, why would you do that? And you get it under your fingernail and all that, and you take the shit off, and you fold the last part of the triangle and scrape the shit out from under your nail. They called him a cone head.
I am so sorry. My deepest apologies.
Yo, look at that tutorial though. That's pretty cool though, whatnot. What would you do if you ran out of toilet paper?
Sit there until I was dry. And then I go into the bathroom and get some more. Well, go into my closet and get some more.
I said ran out of toilet paper, not the toilet paper wasn't in the other room.
Oh, if I ran out.
Yeah.
Hey, a towel might have to be used.
You don't want to hop in the shower?
Well, if there's poop, I'm not getting in the shower and washing the poop into my tub.
You crazy than a motherfucker. This towel getting all the poop. This shower getting all the poop. Are you kidding me? You would wipe your shitty ass with a dry towel before you hopped in the shower?
Yes. I throw that towel away.
I'm not wasting no towel. You can just wash the shit down the drain and wash the tub out. Anyway, holla at y'all later. It's episode 151. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. That's Kelly Q. We love you dearly. See you next week. Peace.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.